Good morning, guys. Coach Bobby here with your morning lesson for the Tide Water Bomber and Team MaxBat players. Today we're going to work on how to get off of a tee. So hopefully you have a tee and you can do some tee work, whether inside, outside, in your garage, into a net, in a batting cage. If you guys want to take some swings, you want to drop a video in after this, send it to us. I'll be happy to critique it and give you some guidance on if you're doing it right and doing it wrong. So hopefully we can give you some good advice and show you exactly how to use the tee properly today. I think one of the key elements that is overlooked a lot when we hit off a tee is where to stand, where to position ourselves so we can effectively work on good contact. So many times you'll see tee-ball legs. When we start these kids, we'll put the tee right there on the plate, and they'll get up to the plate and they're ready to hit, and they have to go like that to hit the ball hard. And we're just training them at a young age how to hit wrong. What we want to do when we're working on a tee is we definitely want the tee out in front. We want to make contact so that way our back elbow has the opportunity to get our palm up so we can punch through the ball. So guys, when we're hitting off the tee, number one, make sure your front foot, and if you're going to take a stride, make sure that where your stride lands, it's going to stay behind the baseball. It's not going to go even or out in front of the ball, okay? Number two, when you are positioning yourself, make sure you measure your sweet spot away from the baseball. You can do it on your hip, your thigh, so that way you don't have to reach out to get the ball when you're hitting and your elbow comes away again from that power slide. You want to be able to be here, nice comfortable stance. Once you get yourself ready to go, boom, so that way you can get your back elbow again into power slide with your palm up, you can drive through the ball. All right, so you got yourself positioned properly away from the tee. Next thing you want to make sure is you want to make sure that the route of your hands and your knob is going forward first, and you're not dropping and dragging your hands. And a lot of times you hear coaches say, get your hands inside the ball, get your hands inside the ball. Well, what does that mean? You know, sometimes we just don't know. Really easy, simple way to put it is just make sure you're swinging the knob of your bat, you're not swinging the barrel. Swing the knob of your bat and take the knob with your lead arm so it's in between your belly button and the baseball. Real simple. Bang, just get in between the belly button and the baseball, and then you let the barrel do the work. But swing the knob, let the barrel do the work. All right, so next thing I want to talk about is when you're hitting the baseball off the tee. Sometimes we just take hacks and we hit the ball, but what I like to do with a lot of the hitters is I like to make them focus on 4 quadrants, okay? So if we have these quadrants, I always label number 1, 2, that's not very good, 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay, so if you want to get a ball and you want to label that, you want to put it on there. So if we have quadrants 1 and 3, and 2 and 4 on the outside. Good. So this is the way the ball will look when it's on the tee for you guys. So if you can visualize that baseball with the quadrants on it, obviously if we're hitting quadrant 4 and quadrant 2, our barrel is beating the knob to the front of the plate. And that top hand's gonna take over. We're gonna beat that ball on the ground. We're gonna roll it over, okay? However, if we can work on working the inside of the ball, hitting quadrants 1 and 3, taking our knob to the front foot, making our knob win the race, our barrel, then we can bang, get the barrel inside the ball, well, so to speak, and we can hit quadrants 1 and 3. That way we can work the middle. And that way we're palm up, palm down, and we're gonna get backspin rather than the top spin. And that's ideally what we wanna work on when we're hitting off of a tee. We do not wanna work on hitting home runs unless they're going middle oppo. So, hands inside the ball, work on those 4 quadrants, drive the ball middle, try and get everything right center, but hit the inside, top, lower part of the baseball. Don't work away on the outside part of the ball. If you notice I have the tee high, the reason I have the tee high is that way the route of my hands will go forward. I won't be able to drop and drag. That way I'll hit the tee down here. It forces me to go forward with my hands and catch the ball out in front of the plate, and then I get lift out front. Also, when you hit the ball off the tee, I see a lot of people, they take a nice, easy swing. But I think when we're hitting off the tee, we don't want to take a nice, easy swing. We want to take a swing. We want to take a game swing. You always want to prepare your body to be explosive. You want to take a game-ready swing. So when you're hitting off that tee, go ahead and go for it. You know, don't just take something easy. Do something that's going to be explosive. That's your lesson on how to hit off a tee. Hopefully you can just take numerous reps the right way. Max out your swing. Take 5 or 6 swings, then take a break. Don't take 100 swings in a row. Take plenty throughout the day. Continue to work on a tee. It's not just for tee-ball players, it's for all ages. It helps perfect the muscle memory that you want when it comes game time. But please make sure you utilize the tee, and if you do it, make sure you do it the right way. Have a great day.